you are your own business. There's a lot of pitfalls, a lot of mistakes that you can run into. If you're just starting out in real estate, you're not going to make as much money as you think you are going to make. Welcome back, guys. Again, my name is Will Higgins, guys. I'm a Southern California realtor and team leader, and I want to thank you personally for tuning in to all my videos. I'm literally just here to add value, and my goal is to help real estate agents get more business so that they can feed their family, reach their goals, and have the confidence they need and they deserve because they're in that business. If you'd like to connect with me, guys, go ahead and click that link below, talktowill.com. Would love to connect with you and help you out, guys. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about the 7 mistakes that most agents make that cause them to leave the business. There's a lot of people leaving the business right now, and I don't want that to be you guys. So I'm gonna go over these 7 things. Stay tuned, guys, because the last 2 are probably 2 of the best ones, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. The first thing is not having a schedule, right? So you got into real estate and you wanna run this like a 9 to 5, right? Or you left your 9 to 5 because you wanted to have freedom. Well, guess what? This ain't the business, because you're gonna be working more than 9 to 5. Sometimes you're gonna be working 9 to 9, 10 to 9, 1 to 12. Like, you're working on other people's schedule, but also you're working your own business. So you're actually gonna work harder when you work for yourself. In the beginning, it's gonna be very hard, right? I remember, I'll just tell you guys a quick personal story. So when I first started out, I actually worked 2 jobs. So I worked for the railroad, and my company was in Omaha, Nebraska. So I was working remote, which was actually cool, and they were 2 hours ahead. So I would get into the office super early, I would do their work, but then I would switch and I would do my real estate work. So, you know, I wasn't just working a 9 to 5, right? I was working my 9 to 5 and then my 5 to 9. So sometimes you're gonna have to do that. In order to do that effectively, you're gonna have to have a schedule, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, guys, is going to be not having a mentor. Like, mentorship is super important. You are your own business. And there's a lot of pitfalls, a lot of mistakes that you can run into. If you have a mentor or if you're on a team, guess what? They can help you steer clear of that. And what that does is that, like, elevates your learning curve. So what it took some agents, 2-3 years to do, you could possibly do in 6 months to a year, because guess what? You have the mentorship. So for me, when I first joined, I joined a team. It was the only logical thing to do. I went to undergrad, guess what we did? Internships. I went to grad school, guess what we did? Internships. So I looked at real estate the same way, right? Because this is my business. So why not do an internship? So I joined a team. And guess what? You guys should look at doing that as well. Number 3. So this is a really big one. If you're just starting out in real estate, guess what, guys? Guess what? It's going to be tough, and you're not going to make as much money as you think you are going to make, okay? So one of the biggest mistakes I see agents make is they worry about the commission, especially on their first 2 or 3 transactions. Who cares about 3 transactions when hopefully you want to do hundreds of transactions, right? So why not learn from the best? So stop worrying about what it's going to cost you on that first, second, third transaction, right? In my group, we only charge 10% to help you through those first 3 transactions, but some places it's going to be a 50-50. So don't worry about it, guys, especially if you're getting the help and there's value there. Number 4, what's your value prop, guys? You have to figure out what makes you different, because it's a sea of realtors out there. But here's the thing, when you go the extra mile, the competition, it basically disappears, guys. So figure out what your value prop is. Your value could be anything. It could be your experience, right? So for me, I connected with people that worked at my past company, okay? I connected with people that went to the gym. That's value. You have a family. That's value. Put it out there, okay? Because I hear it all the time, business and personal. No, my business is personal because this is how I feed my family, guys. Number 5, guys, budget. You got to spend money to make money. I'll say it again. You got to spend money to make money, right? A lot of people get into this business and they have no budget. They don't want to put money into their business. And it's extremely important, especially when everything is so marketing focused, right? Because again, all of us are the same. I can sell you a home. This agent can sell you a home, right? Who's going to win is the better marketer. And that's why I've always won, because I always focused on marketing. So get yourself a budget and figure out what you're going to spend on marketing, what you're going to spend on, videography, social media. All those things matter because we're in an economy, in a market where it's all about attention, and you're going to have to spend money to get that attention, guys. So figure out what your budget is, and it can grow. It doesn't have to be this huge marketing budget. I remember when I first started, I set aside $250. That was my monthly budget. And then I led with revenue. So as I closed more deals, I increased that budget. Okay? So that's where I would start. Number 6, guys, this is crucial. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and being locked in to the content. I hope you're getting some value, but guess what? I want to give you more value, guys. I've created an ebook that's going to help you fast track your lead generation, guys. So download my ebook now. It's going to be 30 lead generation ideas to get you guys going right now. So go ahead and download that. Let's make some money. I want to hear in the comments about all your success, guys, but go ahead and keep crushing it and appreciate your support. Back to the show. All right, this is one of those ones I told you to stick around. Not picking up the phone. Oh, they just assume that I'm a real estate agent, right? Like all the marketing stuff, that's a touch. And it's an important touch. But for some reason, I don't know why it is, like I do all this marketing. I send emails, I will, do all this stuff on social media, comment, send mail, like send postcards and stuff. And guess what? When I pick up the phone and send a text or call, I get an instant response, and that's when I get the referrals. So picking up the phone is so important, and it's the thing that we miss because we assume that people know. They do know, but here's the thing. There's so many distractions. So many distractions. They could start watching one of your videos and really mean to finish it, or open up your email and really mean to finish it. But attention spans are so short that they'll get pulled off. But when you send that text or actually call, you freeze them and you have their full attention, and then they have yours. So definitely pick up the phone. And then here's my last one, guys. The last one is so important, and I see so many agents make this big mistake. This should probably be number 1. But the last mistake is you cannot be a secret agent. You can't be a secret agent because no one knows what you do. Also, if you're dual career, a lot of us are dual career. I started off as dual career, and unfortunately, I didn't feel comfortable being on social with my business, but guess what? My business suffered. I did my business 3x from my first year to my second year because I started putting it out there that I was a real estate professional, guys. So don't be a secret agent. You have to post. I know you're uncomfortable, but here's a quote, guys. You can either be right or you can be rich. Figure out which path you want to take, because, if you say I suck at video, guess what? You do, right? You can be right, you do. Or you can choose to defy that and go ahead and hit record, shoot that first video, and then get better every time. So don't be a secret agent, guys. I hope these 7 tips helped you be successful. And go ahead, guys, do me a favor. If you found some value from this video, like, subscribe, and guess what? You're family now. So go ahead and take a look at that next video. Stick around, and I enjoy spending time with you. Take care.